Every 4 years, we do the exact same thing. We obsess over expected goals, we track possession stats, and we back the squad playing the most beautiful football. And then we watch them completely fall apart in the knockout rounds. Standard metrics are reliable for predicting a 38-game season. However, a 6-week tournament is dictated by psychological factors and energetic exhaustion that standard statistics fail to capture. To figure out who actually survives that grind in 2026, we're looking past the analytics. We are testing a 5,000-year-old Vedic numerology framework called the Team Mulank. This chart outlines the formula. You take the captain's date of birth and reduce it to a single digit. You do the exact same thing for the coach. Add those two numbers together, reduce it down again, and you get a final number from 1 to 9. We use these two specifically because the captain brings the raw leadership onto the pitch, while the coach dictates the tactical strategy off it. Together, they form the core energy of the entire squad. That final digit connects to a specific planetary ruler. That planet dictates exactly how the team absorbs pressure, manages fatigue, and performs when the stakes peak. This calculation identifies the specific energetic profile built to endure a long-term grind, measuring planetary influence rather than just tactical flair. So the question for 2026 is simple. Will the tournament be won by the volatile brilliance of the moon and stars, or by the heavy, disciplined hand of Saturn? To see how the 8 favorites stack up, let's map them onto this tournament viability matrix. It tracks teams from creative to rigid, and from volatile to enduring. We start with France. Captain Kylian Mbappé was born on the 20th, giving him a Mulank of 2. Coach Didier Deschamps was born on the 15th, which reduces down to a 6. Number 6 is the domain of Venus. It gives Deschamps a tactical eye for harmony and balance, an energy he actively pairs with severe pragmatism on the sideline. Add Mbappé's 2 and Deschamps' 6, and France gets a Team Mulank of 8. 8 is Saturn. This is the planet of strict discipline, unyielding structure, and the long-term grind. Now let's run Brazil. Captain Marquinhos is a Mulank 5, and their incoming coach, Carlo Ancelotti, is a Mulank 1. Marquinhos provides the rapid communication and speed of Mercury, while Ancelotti brings the steady authority of the Sun. 5 plus 1 gets us to 6. Brazil is a Team Mulank 6. Venus. They play with pure creative flair and joy, but Venus teams consistently lack the defensive grit required when they are forced to suffer through tough matches. Brazil will attract the fans and play beautiful football. But France's Saturn energy provides the specific, methodical resilience needed to absorb the fatigue of a 6-week campaign. Next, the defending champions, Argentina. Lionel Messi brings a Mulank 6, and Lionel Scaloni brings a Mulank 7. Scaloni's 7 is ruled by Ketu. It brings a sense of detached mastery and hidden tactical strength to their sideline strategy. Combine them, and Argentina lands on a Team Mulank of 4, ruled by Rahu. Rahu is the shadow planet. It creates an energy that is fiercely ambitious, relentless, and entirely unpredictable. Germany shares this Team Mulank of 4.
Their Rahu disruption comes directly from Joshua Kimmich's base of Saturn efficiency. It makes them structurally chaotic and incredibly hard to read. The trade-off for Rahu teams is extreme. There is no middle ground. They will either surge all the way to the final, or they will exit in a shocking early round upset. Contrast that chaos with Spain. Captain Rodri gives them a 4, and coach Luis de la Fuente brings a 3. 4 plus 3 yields a Team Mulank of 7, Ketu. Ketu teams play without ego. They rely on patient, emotionless, possession-based mastery. It is pure tiki-taka energy. While Rahu teams like Argentina and Germany thrive on drama, Spain's Ketu profile allows them to systematically dismantle opponents quietly and efficiently. Then we have England, carrying a balanced solar-lunar combination. We take Harry Kane's sun energy as a 1, and Thomas Tuchel's moon energy as a 2. That gives England a Team Mulank of 3, ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter brings massive optimism, expansion, and a heavy dose of fortune to the squad. Portugal enters as a dark horse. Cristiano Ronaldo is a 5, and Roberto Martinez brings a 4. That yields a 9, placing Portugal under the domain of Mars. Mars is the planet of war. It creates a burning, aggressive spirit that immediately elevates a team under intense knockout pressure. Finally, the Netherlands. Virgil van Dijk provides an 8, and Ronald Koeman adds a 3. That reduces to a 2. Moon energy. The Dutch play on pure feeling and intuition. It makes them capable of beating anyone on their day, but deeply vulnerable to emotional inconsistency. England, Portugal, and the Netherlands all possess high-impact energy. But when you run the math, they lack the specific, grind-friendly structure of the absolute top-tier contenders. Synthesizing these calculations into a definitive ranking reveals which planetary profiles are equipped to survive a 7-match campaign. The bottom tier falls out quickly. The Netherlands take 8th due to inconsistency. Portugal sits at 7th because Mars eventually burns out. Germany and Argentina occupy 6th and 5th. Their Rahu energy is just too volatile over 6 weeks. Brazil lands at 4th. Their brilliant Venus energy guarantees beautiful football, but history shows they falter when the tournament requires them to simply grind. England claims 3rd. Jupiter's fortune makes them a massive threat, but luck has a habit of running dry exactly when the final stages begin. That puts Spain in 2nd place. Ketu's silent, detached mastery is easily the most lethal and consistent energy for knockout football, which leaves France at number 1. Saturn rewards the disciplined and the methodical across long-form competitions. Based squarely on the Team Mulank algorithm, France will win the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The math even points out the perfect final scenario: France versus Spain, Saturn against Ketu. The unyielding grinder taking on the silent destroyer. Map this exact framework onto your own life in 30 seconds. Head to askjyoti.in and enter your date of birth to calculate your personal Mulank. Find out if your life path is built for the rapid beauty of Venus, the raw fire of Mars, or the long, heavy endurance of Saturn.